Could you feel the disparity of inside and outside of the industry?
Yeah, I could. I wouldn't neglect the fact that no, ऐसा तो नहीं होता. Yes, I felt that.
Do you remember the first time you saw Sanjay Dutt, Raveena Tandon, Aruna Irani? Were you starstruck?
Absolutely, absolutely.
क्या था आपका तब का चेहरा बताओ क्या था?
तब तो मैं नर्वस, बहुत एंशियस था. मैं बाबा को पहले मिला था, but very formally. But on the set and shooting with him and that too अरुणा ईरानी जी, बहुत नर्वस था मैं जब मैंने उनकी पूरा entourage देखा, the people he's walking with.
Every 90s fan has had a crush on Raveena जी. आपका भी कुछ ऐसा रहा है?
Of course.
बोला आपने उनको?
I used to watch a lot of अक्षय कुमार films.
हाँ.
सासू माँ भी नहीं बोल सकता मैं, बहुत awkward होता है. But for me, I enjoyed with her. She was very smooth.
How come you've got the tag of one of the most desirable men?
Yeah, maybe because of my shyness, I feel. That I feel very...
So are you saying that men who are shy can be most desirable?
They can, absolutely. Hi, this is Parth Samthaan and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
टेलीविजन में इन्हें बहुत बहुत प्यार मिला. ये मतलब मान लीजिए घर के सदस्य बन गए. अब घर के सदस्य अगर बड़े पर्दे पर नजर आए तो इनको सपोर्ट करना तो बनता है. हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू बॉलीवुड हंगामा एंड वेलकम पार्थ. हाउ आर यू डूइंग?
थैंक यू मुझे सपोर्ट देने के लिए. एंड यस,
हमारा एक्टर कैसा हो?
घर का सदस्य जैसा है ना.
So Parth, what a beautiful journey it has been from television to now doing your first full-fledged film. क्या ये हमेशा से ही प्लान था?
Of course, and मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि it just happened all of a sudden. मेरे साथ पता भी नहीं, मेरा प्लान ही नहीं था. नहीं, of course, you wanted that. You manifested for it. You prayed for it. You tried working for it. And couple times थोड़े failures भी मिले, थोड़े setbacks मिले. And that's how you experience the hard lessons of your life, especially when a person coming from an outside world is trying to be a part of this industry. It is not easy, and yes, everyone has to go through that, and it makes them strong, and that has what it has made me today, what I am.
Could you feel the disparity of inside and outside of the industry?
Yeah, I could. I wouldn't neglect the fact that no, ऐसा तो नहीं होता. Yes, I felt that, but again, coming back to it, there was a time where obviously I used to, I would say, complain or not to anyone, but the Almighty, of course. Why me, or why does it happen with me, or what happens? So obviously, you being young, you need that sort of right guidance, and I'm sure all the youngsters also go through that.
Yeah.
They also tend to complain or crib or nag about it, and why me, मेरे साथ ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, मेरे साथ ही क्यों होना था, मेरी किस्मत क्यों ऐसी है, all that. So, but on the contrary, coming and learning the hard lessons of life, today where I stand, where I sit, I actually realized that life is not about comparing your journey with others, because everyone has their own individual journey, and you have to fight your own demons. So especially a person, X-person will have like 10 demons. You might have 100 demons. So it's about fighting and battling them and conquering your own journey. And no one is going to tell you, or no one is going to come back to you or saying कि तेरे लाइफ में इतनी परेशानियाँ थी तो तू इतना जीत गया, या उसकी लाइफ इतनी आसान थी, इतना जीत गया. Eventually what count is where you have reached.
Yeah.
So for me, the journey is important, and of course reaching there is important, not the hardships that we go through, because again, that is making us strong. Or you very spiritual leaders or even people say that God tests you.
Yeah.
Every single time they want to know you, they want to see how what strength and what character do you carry. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose that focus, and I keep the faith and believe in the Almighty. And that is what
a lot of actors say this, that unke career mein there has been a setback, there have been failures and rejections. How important do you think these pit stops are so that it helps an actor grow?
Very important. For me, the most vital part about this is when I decided to leave Kaisi area back in 2015. This was, we were around season 2 or something, and I decided to take a break and I wanted to get into films. And I realized that films is something that I want to do. But on the contrary, it didn't work out the way I wanted. Life didn't turn out to be the way I wanted. And I got my first failures around that time. because till that time I was like on success peak, that yes, kaisi yaar, you have done wonders for me, everything, and now things will only become good and better for me in future also. But seeing the reality, seeing the outer world, seeing a bigger world when it comes to feature films or other projects, it's not easy. And there I tested my first failure, and then I realized that I need to be the same human as I was before starting my career. I need to forget who I am. I need to forget the kind of success that I've tasted, because it is very important to stay grounded. It is very important to be human first. So till today, I have never realized, or I have never gotten myself to believe that I'm a when people say celeb, I somehow can't relate myself to them, to be honest. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Parth Samthaan, who is an actor who works really hard and who is trying to make a mark for himself. And if whatever fans or whatever appreciation that I've received, I truly appreciate for my work. So I genuinely want that to happen in future, and I want to grow as an actor. So yeah, that is it. So it's very important for me to stay human.
Since we are in the depths of having
Yeah.
these conversations, मेरे दिमाग में ही सवाल आ रहा है.
हाँ.
मुझे बताएं, आपके हिसाब से अगर आपको फेलियर को डिफाइन करना हो तो वो कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे?
I think failure would be that sort of failure where you have taken up something, it didn't work out for you, and then you try to switch, you try to give up on that and do not try again. That is failure. You have to get back. You have to stand again, and you have to fight, because that is life.
Right.
You have to keep trying. Life is not about कि मैंने try कर लिया, नहीं हुआ, ख़त्म बात, अब मैं कुछ और करता हूँ. वो बहुत आसान है. और वो जो भी आप दूसरा भी करने जाओगे, उसमें भी ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो आप कॉन्कर कर लोगे.
Correct.
वो जीत जाओगे. वो भी डिफ़िकल्ट होगा. फिर क्या करोगे? तो गिविंग अप इज़ द biggest failure, I would say.
That's very well put.
Yeah.
Very well put.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that
Yeah.
today, while we have this discussion, you are out here with your first film.
Yes.
ये ड्रामा से अब निकल रहे हैं हम कॉमेडी की ओर.
Yes.
कितना मजा आ रहा है आपको
Yes,
कॉमेडी
yes.
करते हुए?
Yes, बिल्कुल. और कभी नहीं सोचा था कि मेरी फर्स्ट फिल्म कॉमेडी होगी. Because again, coming back from the Kaisi area or Kasauti,
हाँ.
I've always done this shy kid who is always, I would say, romantic or intense, man of few words.
Yeah.
That way. But over here, on the contrary, ये बंदा बहुत बोलता है और दिल्ली का लौंडा है, तो you can imagine कि confidence उसके कंधों पर है, और वो है ना कि भाई तेरा भाई है ना, दुनिया जीत लेंगे, तो बस ये खड़ा है मैं. और
So if you had to like show us your shy face,
हाँ.
serial shy emotion,
Yeah.
तो आपके चेहरे पर कैसे नजर आता है वो? Give us your best perfect Parth serial face.
serial face.
Yeah.
What is serial face?
मतलब
serial
जो
face क्या होता है?
कसौटी में we'll always see you, that's your go to कि अरे ये तो मतलब this is your signature.
नहीं, ऐसा कोई सिग्नेचर नहीं है, बट ऐसे बस आई थिंक माई फेस itself, a lot of people have told me that my face is very innocent. Very innocent. And I don't want to name the film or anything. During the films, there's one of the films where they were looking for a negative character, and I got finalized, and then I was replaced. And the reason to me that was given by them was, your face is too innocent. So when you die, you will take away the sympathy from the hero also. So that is very new to me. But yes, I would say if you are asking me for a serial face, I don't have to do anything. I just have to stand. My face itself is so innocent that it will automatically capture the whole emotion.
Amazing, amazing. But how do you remember the first time you saw Sanjay Dutt, Raveena Tandon, Aruna Irani? Were you starstruck?
Absolutely, absolutely.
क्या था आपका तब का चेहरा बताओ क्या था?
तब तो मैं नर्वस, बहुत एंशियस था, और डे वन था.
हाँ.
मतलब मैं बाबा को पहले मिला था, बट वेरी फॉर्मली, बट ऑन द सेट एंड शूटिंग विथ हिम, एंड दैट टू अरुणा ईरानी जी, एंड ऑफ कोर्स द होल फैमिली एस्टैब्लिशमेंट वी हैड टू शो इन द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ द शूट. तो बहुत नर्वस था मैं जब उन्होंने उनकी पूरा ऑन्ट्राज देखा, द पीपल ही इज़ वॉकिंग विथ, सब 6 फुट के, सब ने ब्लैक पहने, बाबा इन बिटवीन वॉकिंग लाइक दैट, एंड माय गॉड, ये तो मैंने फिल्मों में देखा है. एंड देन व्हेन ही सिट्स नेक्स्ट टू यू एंड ही हैज़ हिज फर्स्ट लाइन एंड एवरीथिंग, दैट डायलॉग, Especially before that, the director had made me very aware of that. It's Baba you're shooting with, so make sure you're prepared.
Okay.
So thankfully I was well prepared. I knew his lines also. I knew Dadi's lines also. I knew everything of the scene.
Yeah.
I was so much prepared and so much into the character. So yeah, when the scene got over, I was still very scared. Did I do it well? Did I do it well? And there, वहाँ उतने distance से director is looking at me. Yeah. So come on. So yeah, that gave me that sort of confidence. That now we can do it. दुनिया से जीत लेंगे. Yes.
What about Raveena Tandon? Now every 90s fan has had a crush on Raveena ji. आपका भी कुछ ऐसा रहा है?
Of course.
बोला आपने उनको?
I used to watch a lot of Akshay Kumar films.
हाँ.
और खिलाड़ी या जो भी जितने भी films, and then obviously Raveena ma'am has been a very, till date she looks so pretty and so gorgeous that it's hard to even imagine that she's a mother of two.
Right.
And when I worked with her, obviously I didn't get to shoot with her much because she's paired opposite me, my co-actor's mother.
Yeah.
So yeah, in a way, सासू माँ भी नहीं बोल सकता मैं, बहुत awkward होता है. But for me, I enjoyed with her. She was very smooth. We had one scene where she actually laughed in between the shot because she found the scene to be very funny, my performance, everything, and she's like, no, you're doing very good and all. And when she saw the film, she had a very warm reception towards me.
Yeah.
And she said, you will do wonders. It doesn't look like it's your first film and you've done a great job in the film. So you are in fact the surprise of the film. So I'm sure people will love it. God bless you. That is what she said, and I'm looking forward for that. The same kind of reception from everyone.
पार्थ, क्योंकि टेलीविजन से आप एक दूसरी दुनिया की ओर बढ़ते हैं, आप फिल्मों में आते हैं, एंड लाइक यू सेड, दिस इज ऑलवेज बीन योर ड्रीम दैट यू वांटेड टू गेट इनटू फिल्म्स. जब आप सेट्स पे पहुंचे, जब आपकी शूटिंग शुरू हुई, इंटरनली कैन यू टेल अस दैट व्हाट इज दिस वन थिंग दैट यू वर मोस्ट वरिड अबाउट कि यार कहीं मुझसे ये ना हो जाए, कि मैं इससे थोड़ा सा मुझे चैलेंजिंग लगता है, ये डरता हूँ मैं इससे?
बहुत सारी चीज़ें थी. जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि वो जो किरदार जो है वो दैट इज़ नॉट समथिंग दैट I can relate myself to. Or I am not that kind of a person, outgoing, very extrovert, full of confidence, the so-called Delhi boy. तो वो मैं नहीं हूँ. मैं बहुत introvert हूँ, shy हूँ. तो मेरे लिए वो एक सबसे बड़ा challenge था कि मैं वहाँ जाके, चलो ये lines तो दे दी है, ये script तो दे दी है, लेकिन इसके अलावा मैं as a character क्या ऐड कर पाऊँगा? सब एक्चुअल में रियलिस्टिक लगना चाहिए, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि एन एक्टर और ही इज ट्राइंग टू पोर्ट्रे हिमसेल्फ इन दैट कैरेक्टर. वो होता है ना, बहुत दफ़ा हमें पता चल जाता है जब हम फिल्में देखते हैं कि दे आर नॉट कन्विंसिंग इनफ विद देयर परफॉर्मेंसेस, सो वी फील दे आर ट्राइंग टू हार्ड बट दे आर नॉट देयर. तो वो मेरे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि प्रिपरेशन उतना मैं प्रिपेयर कर पाऊँ. तो मेरे लिए बहुत, मैं सेल्फ डाउट में था कि मैं कर पाऊँगा नहीं कर पाऊँगा. But then a few of my actors or a writer I heard that keep reading the script. अपने आप तेरे लिए दरवाजे खुल जाएंगे. So I kept reading the script. I read the script like 40 times, start to end, everyone's lines, and that's how I remembered everyone's lines. Nice. So
it's a great practice for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. तो वो मेरे लिए वो भाषा ही मेरे अंदर वो बैठ गई. Then obviously I went and spent time with in Delhi with few of my friends. और मैं बस शांत रहता था, मैं बस उनकी वो होता है ना बकचोदी सुनता था, जो करने लगे हाँ सुन रहा हूँ. एंड देन ऑटोमेटिकली मेरे अंदर से वो भाषा निकलने लग गई. सो दैट्स हाउ आई बिकेम कंफर्टेबल.
So the film's trailer also shows that आप अंडरवेयर बेच रहे हैं. हाँ. Can you tell us one of the most craziest thing as Parth you had ever had to endorse or sell because you are an influencer too?
हाँ यार बहुत मैंने I don't know, I mean I was doing this show Social Currency, and over there a lot of things were very very much related to creating content, that to live, that too with limited amount of time. तो तब जो दिमाग में आता था हम कर बैठते थे. तो कुछ ऐसा एक चैलेंज था, अनबॉक्सिंग योरसेल्फ. So you're unboxing yourself. Yourself. So basically, either you have to say in the most wittiest way or in the most realistic, or you have to say something very nice about you. तो मैं क्या कहूँ इसमें, something which I've never been confident with. Like I don't have that sort of confidence to say that, oh, I'm a good-looking boy. वो जो मेरे trailer.
But how come you've got the tag of one of the most desirable men?
Yeah, maybe because of my shyness, I feel. that I feel very...
So are you saying that men who are shy can be most desirable?
They can, absolutely. They can. Because that is what I feel is attractive also. Is shyness attractive? Yes, absolutely. Because you will find a lot of guys or men, they are very confident, which is very good, obviously. And I wish I could be like them. But on the contrary, if being shy or being quiet is you, then there will be a whole chunk of section where they might feel that is attractive. Because see, again, there are a lot of guys who actually hit on pretty women, pretty girls, flirt with them, they tend to get that sort of attention. But then you will feel in that crowd there is this one guy who's sitting quiet, aloof, just by himself. That might be attractive. You never know. Magic.
Interesting.
है ना?
Unboxing Parth हो गया अभी. अच्छा, but how are you dealing with this massive fan following? यार मतलब इतना प्यार Instagram पर, are you able to cope up with it?
No, I am not. I tend to miss out a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually remind me that there are such sweet people doing such sweet things for you, and you're not even responding to it. But then I realized, unfortunately, it's just my own nature that I can't be on social media again and again and again. Like, I don't want to keep myself very this thing. So unfortunately, I tell them that yes, I will make time for them. I tend to react. I want to react to everyone. But yeah, it gets very overwhelming at times.
Then what is the best way to get your attention on social media?
My attention? I don't know. I mean, do something very heart-touching. It gets to me. If I see anything, any fan pulling off anything that is heart-touching, for example, some people put some videos of me back in my whole struggle of how I was, how vulnerable I was, and how I stand today is what makes me emotional. Or they going to old child care center, old age homes, orphanage, charity centers, and they are actually helping them out on behalf of me. They're actually celebrating my birthday over there. They're actually doing something because I had told them, I advised them, instead of sending me gifts or cakes, do something for those if you can. And they do it. And that is very heart-touching for me. That is very, I can't take my eyes off. And I feel so proud that at least somewhere, if I don't have the time or if I'm not able to make it, I'm not giving time as an excuse, because I feel everyone should do it, and even I should do it. But on the contrary, मैंने कभी कुछ बोला होगा और ये बात उन तक पहुंची, that makes me feel happy from within.
It goes back to the conversation we had. You need to be grounded.
Correct.
At
correct.
the end. How
Absolutely,
lovely, Parth. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, this is Parth Samthaan and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.